Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Decided to get back on here on the desktop. The old desktop. Just going to do it on my phone real quick, but I said, why would I half-ass my show? What would be the point? It'd be half-assed and everybody would be picking up on the fact that it could have been better. What's up, guys? Welcome back. Welcome back to the channel. Where we're looking at really nothing really on the docket other than Monero. Monero, the privacy coin that we've been talking about for 3 years now here on the channel. Now, guys, this coin's going up, all right? And we've seen this happen. We've been watching it happen. And now it's happening. So if you guys aren't subscribed to the channel, guys, let us know if you like this type of stuff. That way we know to keep making this type of stuff. I wanted to appreciate that all the people that have been leaving comments recently. It really does help me get an idea of what you guys want to talk about, what we should be doing here on the channel. And that helps me out tremendously. Surprisingly, guys, I don't have a fully functional brain. In fact, a lot of times I don't even know what to talk about. So it does help us out, guys, here on the channel. So we really appreciate all the people that have been commenting recently, sending the micro payments to the QR code in the top right corner. That is a Bitcoin Cash address, guys. So please feel free to keep the donations coming. And we'll jump into the stream here. Guys, I really just want to focus on Monero in this video. Or this live stream and whatnot. I don't really want to focus too much on anything else. We'll probably have some people come down to the chat where we can converse and talk about certain things. But we're really going to try to focus on Monero on this video. Not really anything more than the price, okay? Not anything more than the price, because the price actually has been doing phenomenally well. You guys know the price has been kind of an outlier in terms of the crypto market recently. It hasn't been the typical Monero movements that we've seen pre-Binance delisting. What I mean by that is, if we look back here on the chart here, back here on the old, yeah, you know what? We don't really want to change anything. I don't even want to move it from the 7-day chart. I like it where it's at right there. Back in I don't know, was it March, April, May, somewhere around there? We got the delisting from Binance. Okay, we got the delisting from Binance. That was kind of disheartening. We were all kind of let down by Binance. We thought CZ, we knew he was going to prison, but at the same time, we were thinking like, we'd like to see privacy coins rally. I mean, he delisted Osmisigo, NIM, some of these coins that we've kind of talking about here on the channel here recently. But he delisted our coin Monero, which was kind of right before he went to prison, it felt like. So it kind of felt like, dude, why are you doing that right before you go to prison? You think doing that's going to get you out of going? Is Monero really the real threat to the U.S. government, to the, the politicians and the central bank's little game? I don't know. I don't have all those. I don't have my tinfoil hat here on the desk here. So we're not going to dive into that today. But what we are going to dive into is the price of Monero. And the price has been very surprising. Me and Smooth Operator have been talking about it, that he was buying the dip, other people were buying the dip, but Monero really, honestly, on this channel, guys, surprisingly, it's one of the least out of all the coins that we cover, in a monthly tally of all the coins we cover. You guys see that it's usually the same ones, but Monero really doesn't get a lot of commenting, and I'm very surprised. I'm very surprised because I try to push it as hard as I can on the channel. We try to push privacy. We're always talking about Dash. We're always talking about Zcash. We're always talking about Monero. It's in that top lineup right there to kind of give you an idea of what I think are the best coins. And maybe I'll replace that Decred symbol with a Litecoin symbol. I don't know if I'm really feeling Decred anymore. I was kind of a on the whim type thing when I made that little thing up there, but nonetheless, guys, Monero just doesn't seem to be getting the, maybe it's the channel, maybe it's not the actual Monero holders, maybe they're just not interested in this channel, which is absolutely fine. But I'm very bullish on Monero, guys, and I also, guys, want you to check it out. And when I get out of here, I'm going to go back to the description and put in Aaron Day. So he's a politician. I believe he's out of New Hampshire. I don't know where he lives, but I would assume New Hampshire from the way he's talked about the Free State Project and things like this. So I'm going to drop his handle in the description bar once I get off this live stream. And I want you guys to go over there today if you got time. I know you guys are busy, but if you got time in the day on a lunch break, or you got the day free, or you're open, or you don't work or whatnot, go over there and give his channel a shot. I've been liking his channel, so Aaron, I don't know if you'll get the alert now that I'm gonna be tagging you after I do the live, but I just thought of doing it. So we're gonna try to reach out to the Monero community and get them on board with cryptocurrency theory, guys, because we do believe price-wise it's going to be a very important coin here in the bull run, right? And that's just based on nothing more than speculation, but speculation actually goes a long way, guys, when the fundamentals are there. So as you guys know, Monero is a coin that it's my personal opinion here recently, and I'll just throw this out there, and you guys can feel free to comment or disagree about it. But I kind of feel that Monero is kind of became a more underground coin than it even was before, right? And what I mean by that is, like, I feel like we keep hearing less and less about Monero, which is actually really surprising because it's to be such a badass coin. It confuses me a bit why we don't get more people covering it and like we're getting more action on it. And I remember when Monero was, $30. I remember when it was $30 and it rallied all the way up to 400, which is absolutely insane in its own right. Nonetheless, it's a coin that doesn't get enough attention. So we might start promoting it here more on the channel. Maybe we'll do a video later today about it. But it has been a coin, and I'm just going to say it again. It has been a coin that on red crypto days like today, it's been an outlier. It has not have fallen in line with the crypto market. And I would say that I've noticed this more recently since the Binance delisting. I don't know what or if that has anything, any kind of anything past just me speculating on that. But it seems that after it got delisted from Binance, it seems that it's been a different mover from the majority of the crypto market. And what I mean by that, guys, obviously, if you see the crypto market move, a lot of times when Ethereum goes up, you'll see Ethereum ERC20 tokens go up. When Bitcoin BTC goes up, you'll see the whole market go up. You'll see different coins flush different amounts of green. And same thing on the downside. When it goes down, we see the same stuff. We see a fluctuation of altcoins that are going down more or less depending on that BTC jump. So I guess my point is, and I want to make a very clear point, that Monero, since the Binance delisting, has been moving solo of the market most of the time. Solo of the market most of the time. And I want to also pull up something else because, we're always getting thoughts as we look at Monero. So let's just check it out on BTC chart. It's been a while since we've checked it out. I think on the BTC side of stuff, because I like to see how these coins are performing against BTC a lot of the time. And as you see, guys, down, it's down. It could even go up to 0.055. I think we'd only be at, I don't know, $300. It'd be double what it is now. So let's see what it's looking like here, guys. So I don't know, guys. It seems that these altcoins are here to stay. Okay, and what I mean by that is they're not going anywhere. The prices are down against BTC. Some of them down more than others. Some of them down quite a bit. And, I think these are the coins that people should be actually looking into, guys, because you got to think here. When BTC does inevitably, the speculation around it does go up more. All these buy and sell orders on these exchanges over here, right here on Gate.io, KuCoin, Poloniex, Kraken, they have, you got to think of crypto as this system that is actually, it's not what we all think. We all think that it's just, knuckleheads like us going on the exchanges, buying coins, taking them off the exchange. But there's actually so many different variables that actually propel prices in certain directions. Like, I told you guys a while back, I made a token. I made a token on the Waves platform back in 2018. And, I just did it to try to make a token just to see what it was like to make a token. And it was really nothing past that. I was not promoting it. I was not, it was only my money going in and out. And it got to the point where I was actually losing money to keep the token trading. And that's a lot of time. And I say that because that same application applies to the exchange side, right? The crypto exchanges, they are constantly trying to implement buy and sell orders, or aka order books, in a fashion where it generates the most revenue for the exchange. Because you got to remember, guys, crypto exchanges make money, a lot of their money, pretty much most of their money on the transactions of the exchanges. That's where they're making the majority of their costs. And sure, they have their money invested. Hey, what's good? It's going to be quick, Mr. Full. We're going to be on here real quick. I just had to give you guys a live. I'm going to try to get on the live more. But anyway, so the crypto exchanges will manipulate their order books to, and it's not really manipulation. I use that word loosely. You know, all these trades are manipulations. This is all they are. They're just manipulations built on top of one another that yield certain returns. And that's what these crypto exchanges are doing. They've been doing it forever. You know, that's why they're in business, guys. That's how they stay in business, is by people trading coins. So my point is that crypto exchanges, once the prices of the BTC market goes up and the ERC or the Ethereum market goes up, and I say Ethereum because it's got all the ERC20 tokens tied into it, kind of. I mean, if we look at it, they're separate things, but they're influenced by the same thing. All right, and the same with BTC. The crypto market is influenced by a lot of the BTC price. It's just the reality. Okay, and obviously not all the time, but most of the time. So the reason I'm telling you guys this is because Monero seems to not be behaving in fashion with the regular crypto or the general crypto market, which it kind of begs the question, is the Binance delisting propelling Monero in a different direction based on the fact that certain variables in certain circumstances and different states of the market aren't behaving the same way since prior to the delisting? Because Binance, guys, believe it or not, you guys can argue with me all day about it, it does have a very strong influence on certain coins. I'm not saying Monero specifically, but for the purposes of this live stream, that's what we're looking at. But for most cases, yes, Binance is a big player in the game. Litecoin, they hold a lot of coins, and when they delist a coin as big as Monero and it only drops down 30%, recovers, and then goes towards an all-time high, you know, it doesn't make a lot of sense to say that Binance is now has their hands in Monero, right? You feel me? So my point is that Monero is not behaving like the rest of the crypto market. And it's not that we need to rush into Monero or we need to sell everything we own for Monero, but we need to keep it on the radar. We need to keep it on the time, on the time scale here, and the time slots on when, why, and why, what are the reasonings it's happening. That way, if something does happen in the future, we're able to look back and say, okay, we can figure out the best position for ourselves now based on what we've seen already. So my point is that we're not only looking at Monero with this, guys, we're looking at other coins with this, but Monero kind of hit the radar today, considering it's up on a red day. And, people have been talking about it. Like I said, Aaron Day's been talking about it. I'm going to tag him into the channel once I get off of here. Like I said, Aaron, shout outs. Love your content here. And basically, one thing else I want to talk about here, guys, is the fact that stocks are becoming volatile again. Crypto is becoming volatile again. We need to remember that a lot of times when things get volatile, that's when the prices go up. So if you guys are sitting there, biting your fingernails, nervous, don't be nervous, because this is where it happens. It only takes that 200, 300% gain to really get things going. And that's only a week away, a day away, a year away. We don't know the exact time frame, but we know when it starts happening, it's super, super fast. We saw it with Bitcoin Cash back in March. So again, to recap, Monero is not in line with the crypto market, although it has the biggest crypto ideals and all the tokenomics back behind it to make it a strong coin. So will I be opening up positions in Monero? I don't know. Will I be going back to work at some point? I don't know. But I can tell you that the price of Monero is likely going to go higher. In line with the crypto market, but separate of the moves that BTC and Ethereum have been making, just because those are the biggest two. That's why I reference those, because it does make sense to, because when those two coins go up, given they're the majority of the crypto market share, other coins typically follow. Or exceed the percentage gains, but still they follow that market. So I think that's all I got here, guys. Like I said, it was going to be a short one, but I did want to do shout outs to Monero community. I did want to do shout outs to Aaron Day, and I did want to do a shout out to everybody watching the channel. And, let's just bring some attention around Monero today. Let's watch it. Let's see what happens. And also, guys, before we conclude, another thing that I saw happen as well, and we kind of brushed upon it the other day and lightly said, hey, let's maybe start looking at this in the future. And we'll, I was going to save this for the videos today. This is what we're going to focus on today. That's what I got going on. I'm going to be making some videos about some of these Asian cryptos. I know it's two separate topics. We got Monero. That was the live stream, so I hope you enjoyed it. And secondly, we're going to look at Asian cryptos because they're up today. All right, not saying that we're predicting the future, but sometimes we get some of these things right. And Binance Coin, Qtum, Neo, they were all up today. They're all up substantially comparatively to the rest of the crypto market. Like, Neo is up. How much are we up today? So, okay, I take that back. It was up last night as I went to sleep. It looks like we've actually came down, surprisingly. So I guess I'm having deja vu from last night. But nonetheless, let's see what BNB is. Yeah, now I'm thinking, yeah, that was last night. So, they were pretty substantial jumps, guys. They were 8, 9%. And if you look at them, it happened right at around, what time was it? So maybe it was actually, it was right before I went to sleep. I noticed they were creeping up. So again, they've gone down. So I guess that's not really a highlight of the current market stance. But in a 24-hour market that moves so fast, it's hard for us to catch every little thing. But I will be doing some updates on some of these Asian coins. That was what I had on the docket for myself today. Like I said, they were pretty decent jumps last night, 6, 7, 8%. In a matter of just a few hours towards the later of the evening. And I don't know why I thought they were this morning, but again, the markets move so fast. If you're watching them all the time, it just becomes one giant timeline of watching the market. All right, guys, I'll catch you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Comment, subscribe if you guys like the video. Make sure you share the video. We are reaching a broader audience, but we are at a little bit of a pickle in reaching a bigger audience right now. So I don't know, maybe I'll have to go punch a cop or something and start really getting chased by the cops because that seems to be the videos that are the most popular. So, all right, guys, just kidding around. Talk to you soon. Take care.